can't leave me no. I'm a fucking leader.
It's hard for me to be. My brother's really charming.
We know Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce to eliminate.
Hey guys, welcome to Poochie's Place.
What's up? It's your girl Mo, the bartender at POOCHIE'S Place. And today, we're going to be actually having a drink. Not water this time. We're going to be having a pomegranate cosmopolitan. And we're going to be talking about broken homes. Why broken homes? So, of course, scrolling on the internet, like I do.
You scroll on the internet? Oh, I didn't know you scroll on the internet, Mo. Okay.
Because I be bored. But anyway.
Okay.
I was scrolling and I saw that it was a big topic of Bow Wow's child's mother, his daughter's mom, and her creating broken homes because she has her third baby with a football player. Troy, do you know Trayvon Diggs?
Yeah, I think that's the guy that played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, yes.
He was hurt last year. That's why he had that baby. He was injured for the rest of the whole season last year, so he had time to make that baby.
So anyway, she's creating broken homes because then she also has a son with rapper Future.
What can I ask you a question before I?
Who is they?
Yes. The internet.
Besides that, though,
Is the internet people like me with two baby daddies? Okay, go ahead.
So let me ask you a quick question, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to get off the track, though, but how come? So that's the rule of thumb that Bow Wow is the first one that she had a baby by, so it's always Bow Wow. It's always Bow Wow's girl,
yes.
and everybody else is banging on her. That's the story.
Everybody else is banging on her.
I'm just saying, it's always Bow. He didn't been with her in about 20 years, about 15 years ago, but it's always Bow Wow's girl. Even though she had been with Future, and she went with the football player.
Is that how she became a known name?
Yeah, with Bow Wow. So that's why they do Amber Rose. Do they associate Kanye West with Amber Rose?
Yeah, not anymore.
Well, no.
Not anymore.
He the one that
Amber
brought on
Rose
the
is Amber Rose.
Yeah, she
might have came out as Kanye West girl, but she Amber Rose.
All right, but I'm saying though, so it's like
What's his baby mama name?
Joy Chavis or something.
Joy Chavis.
Chavis, right?
What is that? Whose daughter is that?
Nobody's.
Yeah. She got parents. We just don't know her parents.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say somebody's daughter.
Last name.
I don't know her parents. But yeah. So they're saying she's creating broken homes, but except for Bow Wow, that's the kicker. Her daughter with Bow Wow did not come from a broken home, but after that she started.
Why didn't it come from a broken home?
That's what I'm like.
Was she married?
No, she wasn't married.
People really post that on the internet.
I swear that's what it said.
It came from because the child is Bow Wow's. It wasn't from a broken home.
Mm-hmm.
OMG.
But that was a broken home as well. That was a broken home as well because she wasn't with him when at the end of her pregnancy. She wasn't with him at the end of her pregnancy. She's not the rest of them.
But why?
So we don't know what that's about.
Why are they labeling it? I know why they're labeling it a broken home. They're labeling it a broken home because they ain't got no sense. Why would you label that a broken home?
But you gotta give her credit though. All three of her baby dads got bread though. She ain't playing around though. That's for sure. And all them three of them got money. It's a connection to that.
You gonna have babies?
I'm just saying. I know. Future better pump out like a billion more records because eventually, man, all that money gonna be gone. Man, he got too many kids.
Well, is that the key? Because I had 2 kids by broke men. I ain't saying I'm gonna go.
He's so funny. Y'all.
Broke.
Thank you, bro. What is this?
Pomegranate Cosmo.
Oh.
Thank you.
I actually taste the real pomegranate seeds to this. That's good though.
This used to be.
What's kind of funny though?
I don't mean to interrupt though.
We did interrupt though. I'm getting ready to do my thing.
You got that off last.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get it off again.
Hell, you ain't.
Yo, my man, stop playing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know she's sorry. Anyway, when I say
Who the fuck is you talking to like that? You said that shit last week, motherfucker. Oh,
wow.
See now you're gonna be like, yo, watch your mouth. Why are you talking to me like that?
Watch your mouth. Why you talking to me like that?
Feel like
Oh, okay, she feels like it. Okay, all right. I didn't know she felt like it. Now, that's another thing. You can't stop nobody if they feel that way. Come on now.
No,
But
you got that off last week.
I got it all because she deserved it.
Oh, now you really, I deserve to be spoken to that way?
I wasn't spoken that harshly.
It wasn't harsh.
It wasn't.
You was like, you is sorry.
Yeah, that was it. Like, you interrupted me, and I know my fans, I didn't want them to jump on you, so I had to jump on you before they did.
No, Troy and these fans. Where are these fans, Troy?
They're everywhere, man. Every time I walk the streets, they're hollering for me. Just let me sign something, TLA. Just let me sign something.
I was saying that I used to drink Cosmopolitans all the time.
Wow. You used to like a lot of drinks. I thought you drink lemon drops all the time. Now it's Cosmopolitan, and then it was rum and coke. Whoa.
No, I was not a rum and coke fan. I said
and orange juice.
but that's a screwdriver. It's but the consistent thing is what?
Liquor.
True. Vodka.
And which is one of the worst liquors, y'all. Vodka's one of the worst. Everybody
How many times in our relationship have you seen me intoxicated?
I ain't talking about you. You know, it's like a lot of people think because vodka don't have no smell to it, they could drink
That's
that.
why I drink it. I just drink it.
I'm not talking about you.
No, but
I'm talking about people in general.
Who think vodka ain't got no smell? Vodka
That was always the big deal. You can
Really?
drink that and nobody know you drink it. That was why it's so popular. In the beginning, you got to remember, vodka wasn't the original alcohol. It came from Russia. It came from Russia.
I tested that theory because a girlfriend of mine I used to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
She told me that. She was like, you know why I drink vodka, D? Because it has no smell.
Yep.
And I could drink it at lunchtime. And, you know, so we're going to have this drink, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. So we had a drink. I came to work from lunch. And my boss, hey, Judge Booker. My boss was like my old boss. He smelled it on me. He smelled that I was drinking. But he didn't say nothing. But, you know, he was like, he made sure he said something.
Yeah, to let you know.
To let me know.
He knew.
And I said to myself, I want to go knock her in the head. I did. I was like, this is what I get for listening to.
What it does is that it doesn't smell, but it gives a odor of been drinking. It doesn't smell. He put but like so it's like vodka is the one, you know, rest in peace, is what put my mother in the grave, man. And the doctor told her that. He said that the vodka was the worst out of all the alcohols. So it's like, you know, I learned a lot through my mother being an alcoholic, you know, that the only thing that they say that you can really drink that's worth drinking is sangria.
That gets you intoxicated, and there's no alcohol worth drinking.
I'm just trying to say, if you're going to drink any alcohol that you don't... In other words, my mother was alcoholic, and that she went from vodka, she never liked dark liquor. She even tried dark liquor and didn't like it, and then went to beer, and then they kept taking it from her. And then it got all the way down to the end, and all she could drink was sangria. So that let me realize that obviously sangria is the most healthiest thing on the milk.
You have a crazy way of rationalizing things. And I have to tell you, she did sangria all the way to the end. It was the end. That's why that was the last thing that worked. Yeah. Alcohol, period, needs to be, none of it is good. So don't think that way.
Well, no, my mother wasn't, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I watched my mother. She wasn't a sangria drinker. She wasn't. She ended up being one at the end.
Okay.
Because that's all she could drink. Because she couldn't drink anything else. Because what happened to her eventually, that my mother at one time could drink like 2 gallons of smeared off a night, man. Would put it away, bro, and go to work the next day and jump, man.
Oh.
And it was just it. So what happened to the point that what started happening that now she only could take like 1 drink and she would get drunk. That's what started happening as you got older. As she got older, the tolerance was like she would get drunk, and she didn't understand how to maneuver that because it used to take me 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 drinks to get me drunk. Now I'm getting drunk off of 1 or 2 drinks, and now I'm out of sorts. And that's how. And so eventually they start taking it, till the last drinks was sangria. That was all she could drink, all she could hold down. Only thing that she could drink that she wouldn't get drunk. And I remember asking my mother. I want to get off track. I'm getting off track, but I'm coming back. I remember asking my mother. I said, like, Mom, like, what do you miss most out of life? If you had a chance to do it over again, because at that particular point, they had told her when she was going to die, and she was getting ready to die. And she said that to get in her car and drive, to be free. That right there, something we all take for granted, something we should always, I'm never going to forget that because it was something simple. And I was waiting for something to be something crazy in general. It was just something simple as getting in her car and driving. And, so, just telling you about life, y'all. We live in it. It's hard, but we got to smell the roses. Sometimes just take time and just enjoy the fact that you got up in the morning. And on that note, I'm out. Let's get back to business. All right.
We out. We'll be back in a second, dog.
All right.
I gotta get myself together.
Are we on right now? Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Now you know you're the baddest motherfucker around here. I don't care about.
Join yet?
I said join and mute.
You said I don't have to, right?
Join and mute.
That's it, then. We in it.
Mute. Oh, you're gonna have to hit them 3 buttons too. 3 buttons.
Speaker?
No. Yeah.
No.
You say mute. Say second. The first line.
Wonder what I muted.
You wonder what you muted?
The other one. The other niece.
Oh. All right,
Everything okay up there, boo-boo? Good. Sit down now. Sit down. Sit down, pony. Go see your mother. You gotta go see her. Go on. Sit down.
Capone.
He was all good.
Knock it off. Knock it off. So you just gotta make sure that Capone, that was that. I was trying to figure out what that knocking noise was.
Sit down somewhere.
It was him and his damn tail.
That's all it is, this shit. Sit down, Bookie. You got some bug. God, he's such a dog. Sit down, Capone. Badass. What you
You
said?
have to make sure that you talk to Candace.
I ain't gonna do what I just said. I ain't gonna do it. But that it's like, nah. But the moral of the story is that that my mama used to always want to go places, and my dad never did. Always used to say that he had been there before already, and she said, "So what? I haven't been there." And he was like, "I don't want to go." So she started going by herself. But it makes a story because I remember when she went to Hawaii, she wasn't calling home, and my dad was fucking furious, man. And I was wondering, I was like, why are you furious? You didn't want to go. Why did she got to call in with you? That's how he wanted her. She didn't call him for like 4 days. She was there for like a week. And she didn't call him for the first day. Man. So I heard, she called him up. I heard him on the phone. What you doing? I've been calling you. How I know you was going to be there. How I know things was fine with you. She was like, I'm at vacation. I'm not dealing with you like that. If you wanted to come, if you care that much, you would have came. And you ain't there, so don't worry about me. That's what I heard her tell her that. Heard him telling that. He was pissed. Damn.
They learned that from your father.
He had played the game too long with her, and then he was making her cry. So that was I couldn't handle that. Couldn't handle that because I knew he was lying. And I know that he had just had girls calling on the phone that day because I had messages for him. Now you got that going on. and you trying to play my mother like she was messing with some dude that she wasn't messing with at no party with you there, so you can leave the house. Because that's what he did. And I checked him, and he told me mind my fucking business and shit. Daddy told me mind my fucking business and shit. But I just wanted to know that I understood what I understood what you was doing to my mother, man. You know, and I'm looking at you and he changed his MOs after that a little differently. Try to like hide it a little differently. But his son checked him because he was my mother was defending herself for nothing she had done, and he was steady jabbing in it. I know you were. I know you. And she started crying and stuff. You know, he was getting dressed, and I went in there. I said, "Yo, Dad, Betty said call her." Oh, okay. And I said, "You got her calling here, and you got my mama crying, bro. That ain't gonna work and shit. That ain't working." He told me mind my fucking business.
But I know you said it too, and I know you said it for real like that, just like this.
I was scared though.
You said it like you meant it.
Yo, cause it hurt me. It hurt me, man, to see him manipulate it. She fell for it. My mother used to fall for it. I don't know if she used to fall for it just because. She fell for a couple of banana in the tailpipe tricks. I don't think she just didn't want to know certain things, you know. It ain't like she wasn't. My mother was super smart. It wasn't like she didn't know, and I just think she just avoided it. You know. But my dad tried to say that he stayed with us, so I would have a father, because he wasn't with us in the beginning. He says that he decided to be with us. He decided to come because he knew he needed a father. I needed a father. But in actuality, people think that you young and don't know nothing and junk. When I was little, I was first grade and junk. My mother had a boyfriend. He was jealous. My dad was jealous. And Rex was a good guy too. My mother really liked him. He was really a sweet guy too. But she was in love with my dad. That's it. Because Rex used to buy us things and take us places and stuff, and she still be dealing with my dad of mine, and you know, what he would. Then you know, and then she was still it must be because she had a baby by him. I don't know. My dad didn't want any kids at all, and he wanted to abort me, but my mother said that was she wasn't going to do it no more. I don't know what made her do that. What made her stand up?
Yeah.
And decided that was it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy how life is? You know what's crazy though?
What?
I watched the Cheetah show, right? You know what all the women say when they catch their husband cheating? You know what all the women say when the husband catches the wife cheating? They all say the same thing. What do you think they say?
You did it first.
No. y'all didn't listen to her. No. What?
He paid me attention.
You know, yeah, there we go. He don't spend no time with me. He don't spend no time with me.
He listened to me.
And the dude was like, "Goddamn, you got a house? We go on vacations every year. I work 24 hours. I bring one home." He's like, "What do you want from me? I need time. I need you to spend more time with me." They all say the same thing.
So there can't be a balance in that.
I don't know, man.
Well, shit, that was your problem. You.
Why you always bringing me into
You
stuff?
said that. You was like, you ain't had time for me.
I saw it on Cheetahs. I think I use that.
Now you got a lot of nerve. Man, you got a lot of nerve.
You ain't got no time.
He was like, you always busy.
She always busy, y'all. You ready for her? She always busy, man. She got to squeeze you in.
So in the meantime, you gotta go squeeze one off. Why the ladies can't go squeeze one off?
That ain't funny, dog. That ain't funny, Mo. That ain't funny.
I'm saying, they supposed to be all backed up, okay? Like, you out there releasing the tension.
Wow, man. This
Ladies need love, okay?
wow. This is getting a little tight, but collar getting tight. Yeah. But anyway, they all say the same thing though. You know, it's like what?
What's that knocking?
That was probably me, like this.
Yeah, stop it.
Okay. Golly. Oh man, she's a knockitis now. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. But I want to jump into, you see my hat, right, y'all? It's the Giants, right? Don't you know they got us like to be last in the league this year? That's disgusting. You know why it's disgusting, people? Because everybody that knows a Giant fan knows that the Giants only win when we least expect it. When nobody expects us to win, we win.
It's crazy how you can be going about your life and just minding your business, and the internet, when you're a celebrity, the internet can just, she's living too comfortable for me. Who did she used to beef with? And there's throw something out there, because Cardi was minding her business, being pregnant, being happy.
I don't know.
Minding her business.
A lot of
and she
times
posts a
they
picture.
pay people to do that.
Yeah. And somebody
Keep
just
you
got
out,
to come in
keep you in the papers, keep you relevant, man. You know, people forget you quick out in this business, man. Out here, man, they'll forget about you in a minute,
I don't
man.
think we're gonna forget about Cardi. Though. They'll forget about some people.
Yeah, but yeah.
Some people forgettable, but
you know, it's like,
Cardi go away.
Can I ask another
They're
question?
gonna be waiting for her to come back.
Can we stop dating Common now? God damn,
Fuck
he
yeah,
just
Common
going.
had love.
God, he just running through them chicks.
Common like the guy.
He dated his dumb
Now he dating
Jennifer.
He did?
Yeah.
They broke up?
Yeah.
Really? What, you thought they was gonna get married or something? Yeah.
Was acting like it.
Then they all act like it. No offense, ladies.
But that's why
I know we all want to be the
leave
one.
that man alone. Leave Common alone. But
He can't have no love.
He don't want no woman. You don't want
Yeah.
a woman though. Yo,
He
does
can't
that.
help
He
it.
does that too. He wipes him all the time. You know what's wrong with Common? What's his name? Broke his heart, and he ain't never
Erykah
recovered.
Badu?
Broke his heart.
Tore his heart out the frame.
Tore it out the frame. He ain't been the same.
You a king. You deserve many wives. Be free and married.
I had to pull my man's head off. He ain't been the same since, man. Hey, man. Yo, I knew he wasn't gonna stick with no Jennifer.
Why you saying it like that?
Nah, man,
I
Common.
mean, I didn't think he was,
Man.
but not like. I didn't think that. I just thought he wouldn't because it's just not in his.
I actually thought they was engaged.
Okay, but he's been engaged before, so he's had these girl. He has a pattern, and until he
Yeah, he has a pattern now, y'all.
he hasn't changed his pattern. So
He
when
hasn't
he
changed his
changes his pattern, then
He wasn't engaged to Tiffany Haddish.
I didn't say he was.
No, he-
That is the only other person he dated.
But you said all these women, like
He dated a lot of women, man.
What that mean? Like, what?
Ain't nothing wrong with dating a lot of women, but it's like
Just because we know all the women?
no. I just think that he always make them feel like they the ones.
So what? Don't you when you date a woman? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You're supposed to make people feel like they the one. I'm making everybody I date feel like that. Well, not date.
That's what I said. That's
He
why.
having relationships. He not just dating. It ain't no fly-by relationship. He in them for a minute, and they just don't work. What's
Okay.
wrong with it? It's not working.
Yeah.
He just ain't find it yet.
Okay.
Should he settle into something knowing that it ain't what he
no,
want?
I
No.
said,
And we do the same thing all the time. We just ain't in the public eye. Everybody don't know.
everybody do the same
Relationship.
thing. Yeah, we have some in the public eye, some that's not. Even the ones in the public eye. Speaking of that,
The
like
lady
people
should be
keep
happy.
going around talking about, oh, Cardi B is not getting her divorce. So the news got to put it out there that she is getting a divorce just because they linked up for Wade's birthday. Where does it say that even though we're getting a divorce, we can't still parent? Why does the blogs got to go confirm and let you guys know for you to be comfortable and not start any rumors that she is still getting a divorce? That's none of your business.
Nobody wants anybody to be happy, man. You know, it's like that's what the new society is about. It's about bringing you down. You know, it builds you up to bring you down, man. Everybody, and once you get up there, man, now you public enemy number one. Everybody looking for things to find ways to bring you down and everything. You know, I wouldn't want the fame. I want the money, but I don't want the fame, man. When I blow up, because I'm gonna blow up eventually, man. But y'all won't know it. I'll still be acting the same and everything, but I'll be rich and junk. You know. I'm just saying I won't be wearing 20 chains around my neck and all that kind of stuff and driving all these fancy cars and everything. I'm gonna have a few, but not a bunch.
I'm have a few.
And my house ain't gonna be so big that I don't know who's there on the other side and jump. All that too many houses and stuff. It's all that. But it's like I don't know, man. They don't mess with Rihanna though.
They can't.
I think
If she break up with them, they will. They're gonna treat her just like they treat everybody else, and that's because people ain't got. What you say that first show? You said I was cruising through social media at people who's a lot. What did you say?
Because I don't have a life.
That's what you. What did you say? Quote yourself again. I can't remember.
I said I was cruising through social media, minding other people's business because I don't have business of my own.
So I was scrolling through the internet, Instagram, just being nosy, looking at other people who got more interesting lives than I do. And just saying, you said it, right? And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes, I do it all the time. I'll sit and I'll look and read about certain people that I want to read about. So I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but we got to all learn not to be giving putting our opinions and stuff, talking like we just so clean. We Common had how many women that we could count?
I'm
I'm not talking about you per se, but like on the average, how many women have you been in a relationship? Not dated.
Who, me?
Yes. How many have you been in a relationship?
Been in a real relationship?
Yes.
A relationship.
Well, is it a difference? I'm not saying dated. I'm saying
yeah. I said it was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's the one?
Yeah. For years, not just a minute.
If I say you my girlfriend, that's important.
Okay, good.
All right.
That's weird.
Six. That I actually made her my girlfriend. I had plenty of girls.
Okay, I'm gonna count. And then we're gonna count comments. Probably the same.
I don't know. I don't even know
Yeah,
comments.
see, this is the thing. We just all in his business because it is public. And it ain't even public. We just making it public. Mm-hmm. It's the average. It's the average amount of people. It's just that his people.
When he was with Serena and everything, did anybody think that was going to work?
It ain't nobody's business whether it works. We don't even know if Serena wanted it to work. We don't even know if Jennifer wanted it to work. We act like we don't know that these women are getting into a relationship with him knowing exactly who they getting into a relationship with. Sometimes people just want to have a good time. All relationships ain't meant the end of the road is marriage.
I think that's one of my problems now. I ain't dating yet, but I think that's one of my problems is that I would have to get used to like jumping around. It's like I'm not sure that's what I found that to be. Even though I found myself, I'm okay being alone. But I would like to have I don't know if I want someone to be with someone. I don't know what I want yet though. I don't know if I want to have my place and she have her place and we just coexist.
That's what I want.
But it don't seem like it works that well. It don't seem like it happens that often.
It can happen.
But I think
all you have to do is be who you are and say exactly what you want. And that's the problem. People don't say what they want. When you say exactly what you want, don't think that you can't find a woman that wants the same thing that you want. Well, you think every woman want to be in a relationship? Every woman wants somebody, especially at our age, all in their space. I want somebody in my space, so I ain't got every woman.
Yeah,
I want somebody in my space. I don't want to date. That's just not what I'm looking for. But if I was looking for that, yeah. I could date. I got guys who.
I'm just saying I don't want to date.
That way.
I don't want to date.
Well, a relationship kind of date. Or you talking about just a one person thing?
I'm just saying that.
Because I don't know, how would that work with one person? If you got one person, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't mean to cut you off, but in my mind, I see one person that you date and then you expect to do these things. And then you want to just date that one person, right? And that's it. I'm going to date you and this is what I'm giving you. And I'm going to date you and this is what you're giving me. And that's it. And nobody else could date nobody else. Nobody else could do nothing else. Nobody else could fulfill the need that they not getting met
by you because you're limited in what you're given.
What you talking about?
What
I'm
kind of
unlimited.
relationship do you mean?
I'm just saying.
Like there's more to life. Maybe somebody wants, so you got to figure out.
I would think. To me, I would think. At this stage of the game where I'm at right now and everything, the best relation. Of course, I'm not even thinking about a relationship. I'm like years away from thinking about a relationship. I'm going to waste a couple of years before I even think about anything about that. Mm-hmm. But chances are I'm gonna have my own place and she's gonna have hers, and we ain't never gonna connect it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
If that's good
there
enough.
There really isn't. There are a lot of people that have that kind of relationship. There's nothing wrong with it. Just be upfront about it. Mm-hmm. Make sure you say it in the beginning. But I like to be in a couple too, living together. I have a problem with that. I was comfortable with that too. So. Well, you were only comfortable because
she let me be comfortable. How many times you gonna keep saying that?
Because you say that, but because you got to say why. Because you say that.
Well,
when you do that, you give false hope.
False hope to who?
By saying, I could be like comfortable. First, you say I can't be comfortable. I don't want to. I want to. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. Mm-hmm. But I could share this what I want to do with somebody else. If people were intentional in their delivery, we have better relationships. If we just come out and say exactly what we want and we accept exactly who we are and what we want in return, mm-hmm. right? If we can project it and we can hear it and not think I'm going to fix it, I'm going to change it, I think we have better relationships. Mm-hmm. And especially in our age. When we're young, people don't really know. They're still trying to figure it out. But in our age, we basically looking for companions. So if you want a companion, I think you need to just be direct and intentional with the companion. So that way there's no expectations, there's no letdowns, and all that kind of stuff.
I think even with being young, too. Put it out there. So we know what the situation is.
Yeah, but when you put it out there, they say no.
I'd rather you.
Okay, that's supposed to happen.
Okay, yeah.
If that's not what they want.
That's why you don't put it out there.
That's what they want. That's supposed to happen. That's the problem.
Oh, they're going to say no.
And that's what you're going to do again. Instead of just being honest. Be honest. There's nothing. How you know somebody going to say no? Why do you think somebody want you or want your space? And I'm not talking about you per se. I'm talking about any individual. Like, why do we feel that way? Like somebody has to
it's like that's a turnoff. So I don't want a chick that if a chick is clingy and all she do is got me on her brain and everything, it ain't gonna last. I don't want that.
I don't either.
That's what you say then, and that's not the type of girl who's. That's not the type of girl that you
Think about.
You wouldn't date that person to get into a relationship with them because you wouldn't be able to manipulate that person. You wouldn't be able to
manipulate them.
Not manipulate. I don't mean it that way. I mean get them to conform. Conforming into who you are. Because if somebody has like a clingy, what you doing, where you going, anything you're gonna do to make them stop that.
You just don't deal with them.
You just don't. You never deal with them.
Yeah, that's all. I
so
won't
you
deal
ain't
with
even gotta worry about that. That's never.
It's like at this stage of the game, being an older person, and everything, you already done seen it all, done it all. So it's like there's no excuses to make mistakes. You already know the chick, she crazy. You can see it. You don't know it. You know it. You see it. So it's like, don't mess with her. Like when you was younger, she crazy. I'ma still mess with her. Because you like the challenge and everything. But I'm letting you know, man, leave her alone. But it's like I just like I'm becoming more difficult the older I become because I'm becoming more and more picky, and I can't, and I just can't be choosy. But I ain't handsome as I once was, as I used to be. So, but I just can't have anything, and I've been by myself now, so it had to be somebody from God now. At this particular point, I don't see me.
What does that look like? What does somebody from God look like?
It got to be somebody that I don't see coming, because I don't go out enough to meet people, and I don't really mix and mingle with a lot of people, So it's like, when I'm gonna meet somebody at. A lady at a shop tried to talk to me, but I don't want that.
Buying groceries.
She,
It's not the groceries. It's just the
no.
person.
She worked
No,
there. She
I
worked there.
said buying groceries.
She said first it was hello. Now it's all grinning and chinning and junk. You know, you know the deal and just. She didn't wait for me to say something, but I ain't gonna ever say nothing because that's not what I want. You know, but it's like
That's good though. That way you ain't wasting nobody's time.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Some people do that. They waste time because they looking for a good time in between time, and that's a waste of time.
I'm past that time of life.
I know, right?
You know, I'm past that time of part of life.
I feel the same way.
You know,
I'm like,
I think you know. I think you know. I don't know. People ain't familiar about our relationship that we stopped having sex like 2 years at the end of our relationship. We stopped, man, and we was just roommates at the end. But that helped me in the long run to control my urges and control myself a lot more now, man. And it just made it different. It changed me. It changed my whole thought process. It changed my whole no woman could control me with the vagina. That doesn't do it. So you got to do something else and jump.
I think you had self-control. You didn't. You were. People said to me, not people, but the person I spoke with and talked about that too. She asked me, "Do I still sleep in the same bed with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I still sleep in the same bed with him." And she was like, "How does that work?" I'm like, "He don't bother me. You're not disrespectful. You were never disrespectful. I mean, I ain't gonna say in the beginning you weren't like trying to
I didn't believe it at
I ain't gonna
first.
say in the beginning you weren't trying to
Yeah, but I couldn't believe it.
But
That never happened to me ever in life and junk. So, it's like, but once I realized she was serious, then I had to respect that.
Yes,
So it's serious.
And it ain't take long for you because I was serious.
But it's like, that just shows you who she was. That showed you who she was, okay? Because that never happened to me and I didn't believe it. So it's like, she showed it to be true. So it's like once I realized it was true, then I got in line with it. And what it did, it helped me not become led by that anymore.
Me too.
That's what it did. So now I'm in control of everything. It's like when I first see a chick, I ain't thinking about banging her. I ain't thinking about none of that, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about y'all. But I ain't doing it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, I ain't thinking about banging her, nothing. I'm thinking about what's up in that head of yours and junk. What you got? Where you at, man? What's up in that brain of yours and junk, man? Because I like smart women. So it's like, I'm like, when it comes to that situation, man, I'm like, I ain't got no feelings right now when it comes to that at all.
No. See, that was a lesson. We both got the same thing. I feel the same way. Like, I feel the same way. I will not be led by the flesh. I will not be tempted by it. I don't even think about it.
Of course you think about it.
I be sitting there. I saw a couple of guys.
But it's like I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna do that this time. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because I'm not even that same guy. So that's not gonna happen. So if it's gonna come to me, like I said, God will probably bring someone there. It'll have to be somebody that I don't see because I'm not looking. So that's why I'm at on that. With the dating thing.
I let you better tell them who you is.
What tell who I am? Yeah, and so and on that note, so I mean, so you young ladies are dating and everything. How's the world out there?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stay to myself, and I'm not like I feel like I'm not ready to date right now.
All right, that's it.
I gotta get a lot of things in order before.
Yeah.
But when you're ready to date, like what do you do? Like for me, like I want to date.
You said you was dating
go out. I went out on a couple of dates, but that's a date. I don't want to date. I want to be in a relationship, and not like a marriage. Like I don't want to. I just want to be in a relationship. I don't want to date.
But they don't happen overnight, though.
I don't mean to like. I know it don't happen, so I'm fine with it not happening because I'd rather not be in a relationship than to date. Because dating is just too much work. It's not work, but it takes a lot of time.
It does.
I had a young girl like me.
Like that.
It does.
I had a young girl like me, right, in her 30s, and I said she was too young for me, and just too young to even like me. And you know what she said to me?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Yo, I was really digging you." She was like, "But you kept talking about I was too young for you and everything, and it turned me off." And I said, "That was nothing but God. I don't want, it's like I don't want no young girl liking me, and it seemed to be liking me."
You look young. But I'm glad you don't want no young girl. I'm glad you don't want no young girl.
No young girl.
That's a smart choice to me.
Nah, I don't want that.
A young girl for you would be just like
Shit ain't gonna happen. I don't want that headache. I don't even
I'm
want that
glad you don't
headache,
even want to
man.
think about it.
I don't even
I'm
want that
proud of
headache.
you.
What are you talking about? I'm proud of me.
There's a lot of men date young girls.
I wouldn't do it.
Especially if they do they just
I've been down that road before when I was younger, dating a younger, and it doesn't work for me. But it's like but the girl said that to me though. She's like, "I was liking you until you kept turn me on." I'm like, I don't know why I never turned you on in junk. I never said anything in junk. You mean I turned you off in junk? I just said you was too young for me. I got my daughters older than you, younger than you. I mean, they're your age, man. I can't do that. Can't do that. They'll jack you up.
Is that why?
Nah, I just can't do it. I don't want that. It's my mental. It's not right for me. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. But it's like I don't know, man. I went to a bar like 3 weeks ago. Just went there, just sat in there. I'm not a drinker, so I'm a one drink guy. So I usually milk it. But the crop was terrible. I'm looking at this crop, I'm like, ugh. I gotta get out of Essex County. That's what I said to myself.
This is Dawn Monique with Let's Talk Situationships on the Glam and Red Show, where we answer questions and discuss topics about situationships. And today's situationship is titled, My Husband and I Have an Agreement. Make sure you tune into the Glam and Red Show Rewind at 6 p.m. on holla96.com for a repeat of this morning's situationship so you can find out all about this agreement.
So we about to go again. Make sure you tune in to us every Tuesday at 7 on YouTube. We will be sharing on our social media pages. And make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube page.
Yeah.
And share our videos, guys. And if you want to come on, co-host, I know a lot of you guys, I'm gonna be hitting you in your inbox because y'all got things that y'all could be promoting on here. And then you guys, I follow you on social media, engage with you in your posts. You guys got a lot of things to talk about. Come on here, let's talk about it. I look forward to having you guys on here. And Mo. Hey, Mo. If you have any drink suggestions, please put them in the comments. And stay blessed.
All right.
Stay blessed.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.